Hello everyone, Corn here and welcome to my channel. I have a giveaway, but I also have a project share because I've been working on this and I usually like to tell my subscribers what I'm working on and show them. We did one thing partially together in a craft with me or work along with me. and I realized some time ago that a lot of my subscribers love Maggie Holmes. So I used as much Maggie Holmes products as I could, but not every single solitary thing is Maggie Holmes, but almost. But first I need to tell you before I go along with the project share is to let you know that in order to enter this giveaway, you need to be 18 or older. You need to be a visible subscriber to my channel. You need to give this video, this one right here, a thumbs up. You need to, I'm gonna do something that other people are doing right now. Usually, I ask you to answer a question in the comments below, but I'm going to do something that I've seen several other people do. I think Midge did it too, of Midge's Mountain Crafts, and Tina's doing it of Shabby Dabby Doodah, and I'm not a follower. I don't like to copy, but at the same time, this is just so cool that I'm going to do the same thing with this one. In the comments below, you need to mention someone who has a crafting channel or a fine arts channel, drawing channel, knitting channel, an artist channel, I guess I should say, that has less than 1,000 subscribers. As you all know, recently I asked you all to please go and check out Heather, and her channel name is Gypsy Crafter Journals, and so many of you did. It was so wonderful that you all did that. It was such a cool thing to do, and you subscribed, and I love it when the crafting community does that, supports one another. I just think it's wonderful. And let's see, and also, I know this is very difficult for my subscribers, but this is going to be a 3-week giveaway. Oh, hoot, I didn't look at my calendar, though. 3 weeks from today, plus a day, because I like to usually pick the winner on a Sunday. No, let's do it on a Saturday, because Hanson will hopefully be home. So 3 weeks from today, I will look it up on the calendar and put it in the description box, okay, when I would choose the winner. So you'll have 3 weeks to do a VR, and that is if your channel has content. If your channel does not have content, you can put that down below too. And that will help me because you can still be entered if you don't have content. But it's nice. Some of my subbies have said, well, they put the word out otherwise, you know. Excuse me. So you need to be a subscriber, 18 and older. You need to give this a thumbs up. In the comments below, you need to put the name of a YouTube channel that you support and think other people would like to support also, and a VR if you have content on your channel. Okay, so again, I know that takes a long time for me to say, but I need to be clear. This one, I did another altered folder, but it's very, very different from the one that I just did. And this one's all, like I said, it's all about Maggie Holmes. And so this is how it came out with the accordion sides. And as you see, I took my tool and I cut it in half, and then I cut it again, excuse me, so that I could make a, I guess you could call it a ruffle. It is a ruffle, but I didn't do it normally like you would. It is hand sewn, but mine, if it makes any sense, I can do it with this ribbon. If it makes any sense, instead of, you know, sewing it along the top and then gathering, which is what you would do normally with a ruffle, I ended up going like so. You know, I would go like so, and then sew it. So I did it a little differently, and it was interesting going through the little sequins on there. And the Maggie Home collections is mini, as you see. We're dealing with, is it In Bloom, I think, or Bloom, and Carousel, and it's like 3 or 4 different collections that I've put together. And mainly, I guess, my theme for this is to be in a garden, because a lot of us are going back and working in their gardens again right now, or getting them prepped, you know, and ready to work in again. So this has a lot to do with, and I like the camera because to me, if you've got a gorgeous garden, it's so much fun to take pictures. And as you see, lots of layers, and the butterflies in the garden, and flowers, and how the hearts for love, bows just because they're sweet and girly. And so let's get into this, okay? So we do have a pocket in the front, and in the front you'll see I did many bag toppers, and I think who's going to get a kick out of them is Annie. Annie said recently in one of her videos, as Annie creates, she said, you know, bag toppers really aren't my thing. So every single one I did, I thought of Annie. Some of these are simple and some are not. Excuse me. Some have the gold thread. One has regular gold thread. The other one has gold thread that you use in jewelry. But I got it on clearance, and I was like, I'm going to use it, you know, in paper crafting. But this one has, from Maggie Holmes, this little bag, and it has some flowers that are vellum, and other little goodies that are vellum. And I think there's a few, yeah, there's a few that aren't vellum, okay? And then you also have, I won these lovely hearts that are Maggie Holmes from Lisa, Made New to Create, and I think she's changed her channel name, but I won them from her, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to pass them on. And this is the only bag topper, the green is the only bag topper die I have. Everything else I just do myself. And then you all saw the paper clips that we did a craft with me together. The only thing I did different on this was to punch these teeny tiny little butterflies in her. You know, Maggie Holmes has a yellow all her own, and her yellow, one of her yellow pieces of paper, and then I put a little glitter on the body of the butterfly. So, and then the winner will get this ephemera to do with what they want, but that goes over here. And then I also did a large tag, and this is some of the fabric that I dyed with paint. And Maggie Holmes, this trim right here, the rickrack, was gifted to me by Trina from Trina's Place. Then the lace was gifted to me by Haley, whose channel is Haley Southern Belle. And then I fussy cut out the out of some paper that was all butterflies from Maggie Holmes. I fussy cut out the butterfly. And then that's what it looks like with everything out of the pocket. It says Delightful Day. This folder I got some time ago, and I say that you see the front of it does have the metallic gold on it, and if those aren't Maggie Holmes colors, I don't know what is. And I always, every time I see it, I think Maggie Holmes. So in this first section, there is the, it says 30 sheets each. Your little paper notes, what do you call them? Where they just adhere to something? Little notes. And just the doily, double doily topping, bag topper on that. There's also a set of her stamps with her bows, and one that says hello, one that says lovely. And I tried to pick up the black plaid here. As you'll see, these are brand new, but I repackaged some of them because, as you know, when Maggie packages some of her stuff, it's they're very dimensional, like this. See how that goes that far up, and she did that on this too, so they're brand new, never used, but I took them out of the packaging so that I could fit them in the folder. There is, on the front, there's also a bag, and here's the other little paper clip we did with the birdie. And the only thing different I did there was add a teeny tiny bit of bling. That's the smallest bling I have, and that was gifted to me by Tina Kazarian. And then I did a bookmark, and with the birdie and the hearts, and it says her heart was a secret garden. And then on the inside of this is Maggie Holmes's bling, the 15 rhinestones. Okay. Alrighty. So that's what's in the first section. Oh, I'm wrong. We've got one more. The Chasing Dreams. I think that's one of the papers, I think. But what I did with this was, with the topper, you know, Maggie likes to put, I love to put gold with pink, and evidently she does also. And this is, I think, my largest circle punch here, and then a scallop punch, and then with the darling little pink gingham. This is the, for jewelry, the gold thread for the jewelry. And then I took one of her gold leaves to put there. And then this paper, as you see, is like, I did this to mimic it. You know how you take, Handsome had gotten me the scissors that, I don't know what kind they're called, but they cut, I guess, about a section like this, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strips or 6 strips going up. And so I took 3 different shades of pink and made it to look like this. And this is just some papers from her collection that the winner will get to do what they want with it, you know, to create something of their own with the rest of the things in here. Now, the second, see, we are in, if you see, we are in 3 sections. So, let me see if I can take out the second, yeah. And you can see we have the different sections in here. So, this, in the second section, you will get ephemera, and if this one even has, I guess, are they saying 9 pieces of vellum? I'm not sure. This is something. I've covered it up. Very dimensional on this topper. And this is a die that I've folded over in half to make this. We have some light pink eyelash trim. We have some of the birdies are her Maggie Holmes's chipboard stickers. And then I like to tell stories, as you know, with my, and this is that, oh, here's what you get. There you go. And I like to tell stories, so I've got him, you know, this is spring, so he's wanting to court her or marry her. So he's given her some leaves so they can build their nest. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. And I wanted to do the birds because of the birdie right in the front here. I'm going to put the second section over here. And then some Maggie Holmes blue and white. And put a little gold with that as well, because there's a couple of, especially this ticket is the blue in that. And this is a sticker from a sticker pack that, the same one that I won from Lisa. And this gold Rick Rack is one I got from a thrift store. And I just think it's gorgeous. And so I just, you know, a lot of dimension and gold. And then this gold paper here is from Maggie Holmes as well. And the paper behind it, this is Maggie Holmes also. And that one is the same. I just went ahead and traced around this and cut it out in solid to put behind. Let me see if I can get it close, to put behind the heart. So those two pieces, all that ephemera is in the second one. And in the third compartment, and see, that's how it looks inside. And I thought the winner would get a kick out of, if they needed to get their Maggie Holmes goodies, to have this labeled as Maggie Holmes, to take this off of one of the packaging and make that the label. So let's put that here. And you will get some of the chipboard stickers. And what I did, because I was like, oh boy, what am I going to put them on? It's a Maggie Holmes piece of paper behind there. Then there are glue dots on that. And then there is parchment paper on that. And because I tried like 3 or 4 different papers, I looked it up first, and after looking at 4 different papers and trying them, this is the one that worked the best. And so you've got a camera and a ticket and gold stars and heart, and then the cotton candy, and then the little carousel and a bow, and like I said, all that nice little glittery gold accents. And then you also have the stickers. And I need to tell you all this. Now, like I said, my things are new and not messed with, not used before or anything like that. But I had 2 of these. I had purchased 2 of them. And I had already used one out of this. And I was like, and guess which one it was? It wasn't, it was this one. And so I was like, okay, well, I have the other one to give as a gift, you know, the other set. And I looked at that set, and I had used that out of the other set, the Thank Happy. And I was like, no, what am I going to do? So I took out of the other set another yellow bow, but that should be Thank Happy on there. It should be this. So that's my bad, because I thought I was working with something that was not for the giveaway, but it was. So, but I took out of the other one another gold bow, so that's there. What I did with this one was just take this piece of her paper, and then take the kite paper and make the gathered, if you can see the gathered paper, and then took my pinking shears and cut here and here. And then, as you see, this sticker is actually that sticker. So that was in the third one. Now that got full, so as I showed you all before, so then we have, you get all these little goodies. This, you get buttons, you get several roses, you get bling, you get gold butterflies, you get, one of the birdies in here is the birdie here. I had gotten 2 of those as well. And this is a chipboard piece. This is paper, her paper that I scored every 1/4 inch. Let's see, so it looks like so. And then there's, this is a die cut that I just cut the, you know, it's a strip. And I just cut the 2 off of that, but I want a little touch of gold over the birdie. And then this die, tiny doily die, is from Amazon. And then put, this is, I fussy cut her books, all of her books out of that sheet of paper. I think it was a 6x6. And this one's on Arizona. And so that goes with it, but it won't fit in there because of this. And yes, it has a teeny tiny dent right here, and that's what happened when I had so much stuff on my desk and it fell. So, but it's, as you see, brand new, never touched, never messed with. So, and this one, this is a little coin envelope that I made with her paper. And then this is her paper clip, and I have a little butterfly on there. And it says sparkle every day. These 2 gold doilies I've had for a long time. Don't even remember where I got them. This is one of her roses. This is not a Maggie Holmes piece, but I thought that bow, that bling bow, looked good there. This little flag that is in gold, that was gifted to me from Norma Lisa, the Misfit Florida Crafter. And then this is a Maggie Holmes button, and I hand sewed that on. And I'm going to leave what's in here a surprise for the winner. And the same here, well, I can tell you this is stickers, but what stickers I'm going to leave as a surprise for the winner. And I decorated the front with the ticket girl, isn't she, dog? I think she's such a cutie. And I have her friend, being a little duck here, or is it a black swan? I'm not sure which. And then I have the 4 flat back pearls here. And I did put a little trim here. That is from Trina also. Trina, who gives us the beautiful trim. And then I punched out 2 birds flying by her. And these, this clothespin does hold these, so it opens easily, and it does hold the merry-go-round ticket, and it says happy, that ticket. So that the winner has those to create with as well. Now, if they have them already in those sets, then they'll have another one. And they can spread the love around too, can't they? So there's that one. Then I made with a white lunch bag that I got from Walmart, a whole bunch of them. I made this, I call it a little purse, but it's a place where you can, this opens, you take the ribbon off, and it opens up, and what I have inside of this, I'm going to leave it like it is, but what I have inside of this is this ribbon. This is Maggie Holmes ribbon, and the winner will get some of the ribbon of this to use on their creations from everything. And what's I going to say? And, oh, and I thought, you know, I just put the ribbon in because, let's say somebody invited you over to create with them, then you could put some of the ephemera or other pieces, if you like, in here and take with you. I did do the collaging, and it says Dreaming of Flowers. I did do, I don't know if it shows, I did a lot of glitter glue on the rose and the leaves. It's the S is for spring, and we do have, when it says Dreaming of Flowers, I have a collection of little collage of little flowers right there. And then it says C for charm and love. Of course, I love bees, so does Handsome. This is, I wanted some solid paper on here, so this is some of mine that I dyed with paint here and here. And there's some more collaging on the inside. And then together we did some of this, but remember I said you can, if you just put a few things in here, it will stay flat. But you all know I don't usually do that. I was going to put dimensional flowers here, but I thought, no, if someone wants to write on it on this side, it's a lot easier to do so, you know, with it being flat than with it with dimensional flowers on it. So what ended up here, if you've watched that video, I tell about the stencils and the distressed inks I used and everything like that. So I'm just going, we're already 26 minutes in, so I'm just going to say that you do get some tags and some ephemera. I did tell you all I was going to make a little book out of Maggie Holmes's cover here, and I used the book on top of it that says English Rose, and then so that the winner can put on here whatever they would like. This is just paper that's pink and green and yellow, and there's where I hand sewed it together in the middle with the vellum. I did put a, is this vellum? That's not vellum. I think that's tracing paper, y'all. Yeah, it is. It's tracing paper. And so could write here, 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 or even put a picture here and then write. So, and like I said, the stitching I did with pink embroidery floss. And that goes right in there, in that pocket. And then the birdie, remember we did that together too? And that has this ephemera that the bird is carrying to the winner. And then this belly band we did together too. Excuse me, and these are 4 of the Project Life cards that are Maggie Holmes. And so, the Happy Day, Adore, Butterfly, and another butterfly here. And then I did another tag for this tuck spot, and it says, "You are what dreams are made of," with several stickers, and then even I punched the hole reinforcer, and that's of Maggie Holmes's gold. It was an accent on one of her papers, and I actually made that so too. And this is from left over from the folder, the file folder, and this just tucks right in here. And then we did this together too, and some more Maggie Holmes Project Life cards to write on. And then I made another little coin envelope, but then I cut it with my pinking shears here, put the rest of that die that you saw on this, put the rest of that die, that's how it looks normally, there, and pick up the gold, some more ephemera pieces, and one that says hello. And then we did this together too, and what I ended up doing is, this is an envelope we did together, and this is Velcro, and it has some pieces inside of here for the winner. And the Velcro though makes it a little bit, you know, dimensional, a little bit fat right there, or that's the way I wanted to close it. And then what I did is just glue around these three sides so that there could be a pocket behind it, some more flowers of Maggie Holmes, another piece of ephemera, two pieces of ephemera, and some tag with the blue butterflies on it. And so that goes with it as well. And then the card that I made for it for the winner is this one. And this is dimensional because it's not going to go through the mail. I have a lot of problems sending something dimensional through the mail, even when I add massive amounts of stamps on it. And even if you call the post office, you still have trouble. So, this being going in a box, that's why it's okay to do it this dimensional, because yes, this is, look at the birdie, that is very dimensional. And so is this chipboard piece too. Big smiles with her little bird. I like the bird paper. And then of course picking up the pink gingham, and then the gold, and the gold here on the ticket, and the gold 1, 2, 3, 4, and working in the background with spun sugar. And then the envelope that goes with that is this one. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's how that turned out. And there is a little birdie on the back as well. And so I also forgot to say, because I don't like saying this, but I cannot, this is very heavy. I cannot send this outside of the United States, and I apologize to the wonderful people who subscribe to me in other countries. But because I like to say thank you to them as well, but this is very, very heavy, and the shipping would be, it's not going to be fun in the States, but it would be about 5 times worse if I sent it out of the States. So it's for the U.S. only, and again, I apologize. I'd rather it be for everybody. And I'd like to thank you for joining me today, and I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Bye-bye, everybody. Take good care.